Now, locals sympathising with the Rohingya people in Myanmar have called for that nation's leader Aung San Suu Kyi to be stripped of her Nobel Peace Prize.
They say that Suu Kyi has failed to stand up for justice and humanity. Over 1,000 demonstrators marched to the Myanmar embassy in Pretoria. Police had to use stun grenades and tear gas to disperse the crowd.
Emotions running high as protesters send their message of support for the Rohingya people. Hundreds have been killed by the Myanmar armed forces. The country regards Rohingya people as illegal immigrants and refuses to give them citizenship. Much of the anger pointed at leader Aung San Suu.
She should hand back the Nobel Prize and the money she got as part of the award.
Rohingya are stateless people living in Myanmar. They are mostly Muslim, while Myanmar is predominantly Buddhist.
I call out to the Buddhist community all over the world to stand firm and come out and speak against this killing, this racist genocide, this cultural cleansing that they're doing.
The organizers of the march say while they do not condone the violence that broke out here, they do, however, understand that the Myanmar situation brings out a lot of emotions. Sipo Stirman, SABC News in Pretoria.
It is well known now for the past few weeks, and especially on social media, some of the aspects of oppression against the Rohingya Muslims have dominated the social media and has dominated the media. 120,000 people have been displaced. Gruesome pictures of children being burnt, villages being burnt, people being displaced. There are over 100,000 people who are at the border of Bangladesh. This has created in the social media a situation where people have become, angry, frustrated. The conveners had made this particular march to be able to send a message to the Myanmar government that this must stop. The genocide, the ethnic cleansing of people, the Rohingya people must stop. And that is the purpose of the whole march. And
can you just, for the purpose of our South African viewers, tell us who are the Rohingya people?
The Rohingya people are people who stay in Burma. They are on the Bangladesh border. They have been, for the past several years, been the object of great amount of persecution, ethnic cleansing, genocide. Thousands have been killed, 100,000 have been displaced, and this is under the the governorship or the authority of a government in which Aung San Suu Kyi, who is supposed to be a Nobel Peace Prize winner, is amongst those who is, the president and the prime minister of the country.
Are you disappointed in her?
Yes, very disappointed. Given her background and given that she has been a Nobel Peace Prize winner, we would have thought that she would have showed greater sensitivity to the Rohingya people.
And then are you hoping for any sort of support from the South African government?
Yes, so far we have been able to engage with DIRCO. DIRCO has given us our support. They have also taken our memorandums, and they have also assured us that they will be taking this matter up with the relevant people in Myanmar, in Burma.
And then the letter from Desmond Tutu to Aung San, what did you think of it?
Desmond Tutu is also a Nobel Peace Prize winner, and he has appealed to a fellow Peace Prize winner to be able to bring her influence to bear. And he had also made a very telling comment when he had made mention, and he said that if you're becoming the leader of the country, forces you to remain silent, then you got to question the fact that, is it worth it? And I think that is something that has to bear very heavily on the conscience of her and upon the authorities, if there is something that is still left with regard to the conscience. Here, our voice today is to be able to add our voice to the world voice against the oppression and the persecution of the Rohingya people.
And then now we just saw some scenes here with stun grenades and tear gas being fired by police. I mean, what do you have to say about that? Well, it did get out of hand.
The conveners have been very clear with regard to it being a peaceful march. We understand the anger of people, but we cannot condone it.